Hey, let me get that ox.
Check. Good morning.
What up?
That's how you feeling this morning? It's Way Back Wednesday, everybody. I'm DJ I Am O'Neal.
And I'm your favorite girl in the world, Nicole Sade.
And this is the Morning Aux. Good morning. How y'all doing? It's Way Back Wednesday. Hopefully y'all are ready. So, without further ado, how we gonna get this day started is you're gonna give us the rundown first.
Okay.
And then we're gonna play some old school.
Oh.
So y'all can get y'all started in the day. You know what I'm saying?
I love a good little old school.
Yeah.
Wake me up this morning.
Come on with it.
All right, y'all. So we have an amazing show for y'all today. We have an amazing show every day.
Yeah, true.
If we being honest.
True.
But we're going to talk about a little celebrity news and how many times do you have to say, I do?
Okay.
And we're going to talk about these adults being diagnosed with autism at this big age.
I know a few of them.
Okay, we're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk a little bit about why do men cheat even when they have a good girl at home. That's just a little bit. So make sure you stay plugged in. Grab this link, send it to your friends and your family, and tell them they in for a ride on this good Way Back Wednesday.
Come on. Well, without further ado, like I said, we got some old school that's going to be coming to y'all today because it's Way Back Wednesday. And I'm going to get this thing started with Tina Marie, Square Biz. You feel me?
All right. Good morning. Welcome back to Way Back Wednesday. I am your favorite girl in the world, Nicole Sade.
And I'm your boy, DJ I Am O'Neal, throwing my W's up over here for Way Back Wednesday.
Oh, I thought you was ripping the West Side.
I mean, double entendre.
Are you from the West Side?
West side of Tupelo.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about this side. Welcome back, y'all. We are excited to have you on this journey with us. So if you are in the chat, let us know. You know what I'm saying? Like a good morning, or sister so-and-so is here, brother so-and-so is here, deacon so-and-so is here. A little something so we can know who you are, so we can shout you out this morning. Don't be hiding, okay? Because we see the viewers.
Come on.
We can't see your name, but we know that you're here. Well,
Yeah.
I can't see your name. The producers see you. But, yeah, make yourself known. You know what I'm saying? We want to shout you out and thank you for being here. We got some giveaways later on today.
Come on.
So make sure you stay plugged in the entire time.
Come on.
So,
Uh-oh.
brother,
What's up?
you ready?
I'm ready.
We're going to talk about some celebrity news first.
Get into
We ain't
it.
going to get too deep
Okay.
just yet. We got to give the people time to get up. Some people cooking breakfast. Some people dropping the kids off right now.
Yeah.
You know, we up here early.
I can hear that bacon sizzling right now.
Animal killer.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, so I got a question for you.
What's that?
How many times do you have to say, I do?
I do to what?
Marriage.
Once? I suppose.
Okay. The normal thing is once, right?
Yeah.
So we're seeing a lot of people saying, I
mean,
do.
if it's done right, one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what I was asking. Jalen Hurts,
Okay.
the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. You know Jalen. Everybody know Jalen.
Everybody know Jalen. He just won
He is
last
so
year.
fine, by the way.
Okay.
But I know you don't want to talk about that.
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah. So him and his wife, Bri, they just hosted their second wedding ceremony in Napa Valley.
What? Why?
And that's why I'm trying to figure out, like, how many times do we have to say I do?
You got that
or
money.
those rich people problems.
Hey, look, that's money untalked.
Well, they had their second wedding in the Napa Valley,
Yeah.
and it was just friends and family and stuff like that. So we do know that this was like an on and off relationship while they were students at the University of Alabama.
Okay.
Roll Tide, as y'all would say.
Mm-hmm.
What you know about the Tide? You're not from here, so I just want to know what you know.
I don't know nothing about the Tide.
Nothing?
I mean, my father-in-law, he a big fan of them.
Okay. So you don't.
Shout out to Pops out here. Doing great things.
You don't care.
Not exactly. I mean, I like Maroon with his Mississippi State.
Oh, okay.
Go Dogs.
All right.
Ooh.
You went there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you play any sport?
Not even. Not there.
Really?
Not there. I played sports at Tupelo High School, and I also played sports at North Pontotoc High School. Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Shout out to them boys out there.
All right. Well, shout out to y'all and shout out to the University of Alabama. And so back to this couple, you know, they've been dating on and off since they were college students, and they went public for the first time in January 2023. So, I mean, I feel like who knew, and who didn't. You're just not in the loop. You know what I'm saying? But you have to keep some stuff private, especially when you in the public eye, as people would say. Mm-hmm. Do you agree with that?
I agree.
Really?
I agree. I mean, because it's like, why just hard launch, you know, a relationship that we may or may not, you know, be sure about, or because of, you know, where he's going in life. Yeah. He's obviously, you know, reached to be an NFL pick, and then he won the Super Bowl last year. So it's like, you know, it's so much.
He's a good man, Savannah.
So.
But I really wonder, like, what is it like to be in that kind of relationship with somebody, and the world is talking about how fine he is and what, you know, how women are. I mean, women are bold these days. Like they in the comments talking about what they'll do to him. Yeah. And he pop out in a relationship, then get engaged, and like everybody's like, damn, I wanted him. Yeah. That's messed up. But I'll still do X and Y and Z to him.
I mean, the same thing applies with Tiana Taylor. You know, I see a lot of guys, you know, try to throw themselves at her. Obviously, they're not gonna have a chance.
Why not?
Aaron Pierre, he up in there.
I'm saying, but why do you feel like these other guys don't have a chance?
They regular. They not gonna see her.
You don't think
They not gonna see her
ever. You know, some of these celebrities be in the trenches.
They be in the trenches. Yeah. Look, I have a big crush on Sanaa Lathan. Good Lord. But I know I ain't gonna see her.
You might.
It's a possibility.
I thought you seen her before. No, that wasn't you. No. But
nope.
I mean, you just never know. You might be walking in the Galleria here, and Sanaa
I mean, Kalani was here.
She was
a few months ago.
Did you see her?
I didn't see her, but she was like up the street from the crib.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of people in the city. You see them when you see them. I mean, they don't have to go on social media and be like, I'm in Birmingham, you know. But
just be low key.
Yeah. There's so many movies that's filmed here. Yeah. I mean, you just never know who you'll run into.
I got you.
Yeah. So shout out to the Hurts.
Shout out to that man.
Congratulations to the happy couple. We love a good love story around here.
For sure.
All right. So moving on. Robert Kelly.
Come on, Rob.
R. Kelly claims he was targeted in prison for a murder plot after an overdose, and prosecutors pushed back at the Pied Piper's deeply unserious.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know he's the Pied Piper. That's wild. So yeah, they pushed it back on his allegations. So yeah, he want to be sent home. What you think about that?
Send that man home, bro.
You think he deserved to be at home?
Put him on probation. Put him on house arrest. He can't go nowhere. NBA YoungBoy was on house arrest.
But I mean, okay, so he ain't out here raping people though, or is he?
I don't think so.
Right.
I don't think so.
I don't know, but what's worse? Because he had gun charges.
Who?
NBA YoungBoy.
True enough.
And drugs.
I don't know. This how about R. Kelly. So he did have women locked up in a room.
Hog-tied.
Allegedly. Hog-tied. And they was using the bathroom in the bucket. So like that's equivalent to what he going through right now. But the reason
serving 31 years.
You don't think it's fair?
I didn't say
No,
it
actually,
wasn't.
like,
Do I think it's fair that he's serving 31 years?
Yeah.
Do we know that he gonna serve all of them?
Probably not, but
You don't think so? I wouldn't say that it's fair. I wouldn't say it's unfair. However, the victims deserve justice.
they do deserve justice. Especially Aaliyah. I mean, she ain't here to talk for herself no more.
But was it any claims filed or anything? Like, did anybody bring suit in regards to Aaliyah? Because he's not in jail because of Aaliyah, right?
No. He's not in jail because of that. But you know, a lot of things pretty much kicked off with her. You know, because he groomed her. He was on her first album, wrote a lot of her songs, and she was underage. You know, singing about a lot of stuff that he apparently wrote about. So then, all the other girls that didn't really actually make it to the scene, they suffered. So,
well,
even his wife that he had kids with, that still has his last name.
Ain't no way I'm keeping his last name. But she says she fought hard and she worked hard for his last name, and a lot of music that he created was inspired by her. So,
I still want to keep that last name, bro. Why? I mean, would you keep your last name?
Me?
That's weird.
No.
Yeah, because every chance you get, you reminded of it.
Right. And of course she's reminded of it. Allegedly he did some things to their child, their daughter. But I don't know if I would keep that last name. And I've always told people, if I get married, you're going to have to put in some serious work and make sure I'm in love with you to change my last name. If I'm dropping my last name and picking up yours, make it worth it. Because if it's not, I'm going to drag it. Oh, I'm going to drag it through the mud. Ooh.
You going to...
Oh.
I don't blame you.
It's going to be bad.
I don't blame you.
Line up your mama.
Oh.
Your daddy.
Oh.
Your sisters. Aunties. Uncle. Because we finna take it there. Then I'm going to drop your name.
We're going to take it to the flow, as B2K would say.
Ooh.
Hey, yo. I'm like that today. Yo.
Oh, you got served?
Yeah.
That was... Okay. All right. So allegedly, when he arrived to the hospital, he was informed that he had been given a potentially life-threatening overdose of his medication. The medical staff also informed the Chicago native that he had blood clots in both his legs and lungs. So the attorney claimed that R. Kelly was removed from the hospital before receiving treatment for the blood clots.
Yeah.
So do we want him to come home?
For his health, I would say yes. But for him to continue to serve his time, you got to go back in that cell, big dog.
They tried to take my boy out. I believe I can fly.
Yeah, he's still trying to fly. But, I mean, at the same time,
I believe I can touch the sky.
What do we do with that situation? Bill Cosby was in jail. We obviously know he was already an elder, so it's kind of hard to straddle the fence on what to do and what not to do.
Yeah. Do you believe you can fly?
On the trampoline.
Do you believe you can touch the sky?
I mean, I can touch the sky in a few ways.
What ways?
We'll talk about it after camera.
No, we not. Do you think about it every night and day?
Yo, killing me with this.
All right, moving on. Okay, autism. Tell me what you know about autism. This is something that has been popping up a lot lately in the communities.
Yeah.
I think we've seen it more since the pandemic when it comes to like children. So, what are your thoughts on autism?
I mean, it's an extra trait. A lot of people who are on the spectrum are extremely smart.
Yeah.
So they like one focused, like hyper focused on, things. So I don't know. I did watch Love on the Spectrum on Netflix with my wife. Christine show.
Okay, I've never seen it, never heard of it. Is it like people on the show that has autism?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
adults? Wow. So the reason I asked is because Chrisette Michelle, you know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Blame it on me.
Yeah, I know she is. Come on, Chris.
Say it's my.
Okay.
Whew, that's all the singing y'all gonna get out of me today.
I thought you said you was gonna blow it out the water.
Oh, so for the people that have been requesting songs and stuff and that loves my beautiful voice, my manager told me I was giving away too much for free. So.
Oh. Okay. Well,
if you want to book me.
Okay. Booking.
Weddings, background singing, vocal lessons, karaoke.
The link is in the bio.
NicoleSade.com.
Okay.
Get in touch with me, or you can DM me on Instagram or Facebook. Your choice.
Since we talking about autism, there are a few people that I want to shout out as far as like having autism. So Elon Musk, Mooney Long, you got Jerry Seinfeld, Bill Gates. Yeah, these people have autism.
Okay. Were they diagnosed as a child or as an adult?
Not exactly sure.
So this is my
Mooney
thing.
Long was diagnosed as an adult.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
she found that later after her big hit, her first big hit.
All right. So Chrisette Michelle, she just revealed that she has severe autism. She was just diagnosed with this as an adult. She said, "My life and its challenges finally make sense." All right. So for those of you that don't know what autism is known as autism spectrum disorder. It is a neurodevelopmental condition that impacts how individuals interact with the world, particularly in social communication and interaction and repetitive behaviors. It's a spectrum, meaning symptoms and support needs vary greatly from person to person. You know, it don't look the same for each person.
Yeah.
So, I don't know how I feel about these adults being diagnosed with it. I feel like
what do you mean?
As a child, yeah, you can be diagnosed with autism. But as an adult, I feel like it's an excuse.
Why do you feel like it's an excuse?
For some people. Because some of these people are not getting diagnosed by a doctor. They're diagnosing themselves. And some of these people
if you got access to a doctor and they telling you that you have, let's just say, ADHD, then you can't just be like, nah, I ain't got it because I'm an adult.
Well, I feel like some people can go to the doctor and be a little manipulative. I feel like for some, it's an excuse as to why they have like very low or horrible communication skills. Like they just not a social person.
Well, let me ask you this.
Or they just socially awkward. That's just my opinion.
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you feel Chrisette Michelle would need an excuse to...
I didn't say she did.
No, I'm just asking. Since we're talking about her.
She has been in the media for a lot of weird things over the years. Okay. The way that she communicates, the way that even what is her name? Amanda Seals. Okay. So the way that she communicate things and how they carry themselves and how they're kind of like combative and people are always picking on them. Sometimes it's just a character flaw. Or, you know, like, I think Amanda Seals may be like the only child or something like that. Like, you have the only child syndrome. Yeah. You don't know how to communicate. You grew up alone. Yeah. I know what that feels like. That don't mean you got autism.
Have you been diagnosed?
No. But I know what my problems are. I know why I can and can't communicate sometimes. Okay. I know what it feels like to be like socially awkward. Okay. Because I didn't have kids around when I was growing up besides school, but at the same time I'm just with them a certain amount of hours a day and then I'm going back home alone or I'm around a bunch of adults. Yeah. You know, so and I see how it affect me as an adult too. But I ain't got fucking autism.
Yeah, I get you on that.
So you see what I'm saying?
But I mean, hey, like if she, gone and got professionally diagnosed and, now she's on the spectrum. She just found out. Man.
These doctors just giving these folks medication.
I don't think they're giving everybody medication, but you know what? To speak to medication, like it's a lot of people that do, or doctors, they feel like they need medication, and that's why they end up having these different kind of situations go on, you know, with your pancreas and all that kind of stuff, because it affects you in some sort of capacity. So if you just been diagnosed, Chris and Michelle, shout out to you. You know, you are in the community with a lot of people who are on the spectrum. So get yourself acquainted. You got anything else?
We got a lot.
Okay.
You got something that you want to talk about before we move forward?
Well,
is it a music break now?
It is a music break.
Ooh.
And we about to get it started. Like we said, it's way back Wednesday, so I got a few mashups and edits and things like that, and a few songs that y'all gonna know. About to get into that right now. We got a few things that we're gonna talk about when we come back. What are those few things when we come back that we're gonna talk about?
WWE.
Okay.
And Cardi B.
Okay.
Tyler Perry.
Oh.
Yeah, I love him.
Okay. Get into that.
No comment.
Well, we are the Morning Aux. Y'all make sure y'all stay plugged in. It's way back Wednesday. Hopefully you got your breakfast on the plate by now. We see y'all in the comments, or just see y'all just chilling. Come on in the comments. Let's see what's going on today. You know what I'm saying? Talk it out. Let's get it in, man. Yee.
All right. Welcome back to the Morning Aux. We are happy that you're still plugged in with us. Do us a favor. Grab this link, send it to about 4 or 5 of your friends, and tell them to tune in to the live right now, because it's about to get good. Good. That mix. How y'all feel about this mix? Let us know in the chat on the scale 1 to 10 how my boy did. Y'all know every time he get the mixing and scratching, he get the sweating and hot. So let him know how he did, y'all. Send him some lit emojis or something.
Come on.
So
put it
Tyler
in the chat.
Perry.
Man.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler.
Man. So Tyler Perry is being sued by an actor from one of his hit shows, The Oval.
Yeah.
And he's a YT. Y'all know what a YT is.
He's in the Palm community.
The Palm community.
Yeah.
So apparently this guy is saying that Tyler Perry sexually assaulted and harassed him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he posted some receipts online. He posted some text messages between him and Tyler Perry.
Did these allude to the assault?
Well, you know what?
The stalking or whatever?
I scanned through them, but I didn't thoroughly read them.
Okay.
But I would assume it's good evidence against him. So who knows? I don't know.
Is it $260 million worth?
I don't
That's
know.
how much he's suing him for.
Hey.
That's crazy.
And the fact that he's white. But you know what though?
It's a possibility.
For a long time, y'all had been saying Tyler Perry was gay. Happy Pride Month, by the way, to the people that's in the community.
That is not a segue, man.
Happy Pride Month to y'all. What? Shout out to him. He might be in the community. Who knows? But because we're talking about the gays, I don't want them to feel like,
they're not included.
That we're bashing them, or we ain't judging y'all. However, happy Pride Month to you. Wear your flag, spin it like a helicopter.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Spin it.
Yeah.
Do y'all thug a lot here?
So yeah, he is suing for $260 million in damages. The lawsuit was filed in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm. You think he gonna win it?
I don't know. What now? Let me tell you this. Well, let me ask you this: if Tyler Perry settled for a price, what does that say?
I mean, I guess it'll say a few things that it's possible that he's guilty, but I mean, we don't know Tyler's actual personal life. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time we ever get a glimpse of that. I mean, other than him coming out and saying that he got a son, we don't know the woman. So
it was his wife, right? Ex-wife or something like that. Oh, baby, no, was he married? I can't remember. I saw a documentary.
I don't know.
But yeah, you know, if he is a part of the community and if he's settled, I wonder was he at the Diddy parties?
Probably.
You think you're a bottom?
I have no idea. I have no idea. What is that?
You want to get into it? Okay.
Not exactly,
so,
but I mean, but what is a bottom? What is that?
Google it right quick.
I want you to tell me.
Okay. How about this? We're gonna say, Google, what is a bottom in a gay relationship? All right.
It's crazy.
A bottom typically refers to the partner who takes on the receptive role during sexual activity, particularly anal sex.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a bottom. So you know what they were saying? Some people was a power bottom. What I don't know what power means though. When you're a power bottom, what does it mean?
I have no idea. But Tyler Perry, yeah, man. He gonna have to. I saw a video of him. He said he was sitting on his porch. He was saying, "We got the whole world in our hands."
Not the pussy.
And then he was like, "We gotta be calm. We gotta be calm, not him." So I'm not exactly sure what that message was supposed to be.
It's too much for me.
Alluding to, but prayers to Tyler and the young man. What is his name? Dixon.
Prayers.
Brother Dixon.
What we praying for?
We gotta pray for everybody.
No, that's not true.
Why you say that?
That is not true. Because you have to be led to pray for some people. You ain't supposed to be out here just praying for everybody.
I pray for everybody when I go to bed. Whether they hate me or not. Or
do
I know.
Do you call out specific names or do you just
if
say?
I know them, yeah. But if I don't, then I'm like.
So what's your prayer like? Like you just say, and I want to pray for everybody in the world.
Yeah. Everybody has a heartbeat.
Wow.
All these people got God? Well, not all of them have God, but you know what I'm saying? Like, God pray for them anyway.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, extend that olive branch.
Wow.
Hopefully they change their heart. That's what I be saying.
You're going to be blessed.
Hey, look. God been doing this thug thistle now.
He has. Isn't he amazing?
Mm-hmm.
That's because you praying for everybody.
Yeah.
Keep on.
Hey.
All right.
Still got a ways to go.
Juneteenth. It's tomorrow. You celebrate?
For sure.
What you doing?
For sure. So DJ Subnauta over there in Suburban House. We are having a whole little kickback kind of feel.
Okay.
It's next door to Voltron Printing. So we're gonna be having a nice little kickback kind of situation going on. All the DJs that are on the platform for my party, that's gonna be going on July 12th. At Voltron Printing, so within the same distance, y'all come on over there, have a little good time, and yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And we got 6 tickets left. That boy it's gonna be sold out in a minute.
6 tickets?
6.
This your chance to sell them right
come
now.
On. If y'all trying to come on out to the jungle party, man, make sure you wear your green. We got 6 tickets left. I've been checking. We almost sold out. So yeah.
What can the attendees expect at your event?
They can expect a lot of great music. There will be a bartender there serving to the best of her ability.
We love a good bartender.
Yeah, and you better not act up because security will be on deck. But
define acting up.
Don't fight.
Okay.
Don't argue. All that kind of stuff. It ain't that kind of. It ain't that kind of setting. So.
We live for a little argument now. That ain't mean we're gonna fight. But we can't argue.
It can go there with certain people,
So you trying to tell me to stay at home?
I'm not trying. I wasn't even saying that about you, but I mean,
what?
I
feel attacked.
If that's where you at with it, then
okay. So that's how you celebrate Juneteenth. So what about the 4th of July?
4th of July, I just put something on the grill.
But you celebrate.
Oh, celebrating the fact that it's another day off to put something on the grill.
You just set us back 1,000 years.
How? Because everybody else, they be putting something on the grill. Black folks, they'll put something on the grill at any point.
You're not supposed to celebrate both holidays.
I'm not celebrating the holiday. I'm putting something on the grill.
Same thing. You can put something on the grill the day before, the day after, or...
Well, the day before is my mom's birthday, so...
That's the reason to put something on the grill.
Yeah.
Your mama live here?
No, she live in Mississippi.
Put something on the grill for your mama.
She got to come get it.
On her birthday?
She got to come get it on her birthday.
But why you got to do it on the 4th?
I'm doing it on the 4th because that's where everybody else off.
Chat.
Come on.
Chat,
Hey,
let
chat.
us know.
Chat, y'all put something on the grill any chance y'all can. Come on now.
Not on the 4th of July and they just celebrated Juneteenth.
So what you gonna do? All this judgment over here in this corner.
I'm for the people.
I'm for the people too. I'm for the people that pull up
I'm not
at my
celebrating
house
both.
and decide that, hey, we want some burgers. All right, bet. I got some on the grill.
Y'all gonna have some black bean burgers?
Nah, we
No.
ain't doing no black bean burger.
Well, I ain't coming.
We're
Don't
doing
worry.
that beef.
No.
Beef.
At least you could do, if you're gonna celebrate both holidays, have some healthy options.
I'm not. You keep saying that. I ain't celebrating the holiday. I know what the holiday is. I ain't celebrating that.
You put something on the grill, you celebrate something.
I'm celebrating.
What's the
fact
coincidence that
we
you
got
putting something on the
another day.
grill on the 4th of July?
Look, it's another day that I could put something on the grill. Come on now.
Chat.
Stop acting like this brand new now.
Chat. Let
Stop
us
acting-
know if you're celebrating
Come on,
both
Mama
holidays.
Daniel. Mama Daniel got my back.
Let us know in the chat if you're celebrating both holidays and why and why not. If you're not celebrating the 4th of July because you're celebrating Juneteenth, tell us why. Because this man is setting us back 100 years.
I ain't setting nobody back.
setting
Black folks know when they get a day off, if they can get a day off, and that's a national holiday, and you know what they gonna do? They gonna put something on the grill. Guess what? Somebody gonna call you, say, hey girl, we got some macaroni and cheese over here. You wanna come get it?
No.
We got some potato salad over here. You wanna come
No.
get it? You ain't gonna go get it.
No.
So you gonna stay at the crib.
Yes, I always do.
So you're not gonna go get it.
No.
So if they say, hey girl,
Ain't nobody finna call
we
me
got
anyway
this-
and tell me come get a plate. If
Why they not gonna call you?
If they do, it's because you told them to.
Why they not gonna call you?
All these years, I'm nobody be calling me telling me to come get no plate.
Why they not gonna call you though? You
I ain't invited
must
to
not
the
be the
functions.
person. Oh, why? That's what I want to know.
Well, I'm not invited to the function.
Yeah.
Because I bring things to the light.
Okay, well, yeah, you gotta stay at home. Yeah, you gotta stay at the crib. We don't need nobody bringing nothing to the light. We're trying to have a good time.
Good things.
What kind of good things?
And we gonna have a good time. Here's the thing. Let me be. Because once you wake me up, we taking it down.
We're gonna let you
So
stay
I don't
on
get
at the
invited
house.
to the functions.
Yeah.
All right. So moving on. WWE. Do you like WWE? I like WWE.
I like wrestling when it was WWF.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Back in the day? The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock.
You give me the Rock vibes.
Yeah.
That's the only person you know.
You see the eyebrow?
Yep. I
And
saw
Triple
it.
H?
You tried. Do it again. Make sure the camera caught you. Do the Rock one more time.
Yo, get in there. Yo.
What he used to say?
What, to my throat? If you smell, la, 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 la. Come on. Yo, that's my guy. Yo.
Well, WWE is clearly still around. Triple H. Triple H
What
is
happened?
still. You gonna let me tell you?
Hey, that's my guy too now.
Yeah, he is. We love Triple H. So, Cardi B is hosting a 2-night event at the MetLife Stadium.
Okay.
And Triple H basically hints at the fact that Cardi B is going to make her debut at the SummerSlam.
Cardi B?
Do we want to see Cardi B in the ring?
Kinda.
You do?
I don't know why, but yeah.
Why?
Who would she wrestle? I don't know.
I don't know if she's wrestling, but she probably just make an appearance like Sexy Red did. Who knows? But if she get in there and wrestle, if she get in there and tussle.
Yeah, she gonna have to have them braids down. Yeah.
Ooh, Cardi B with the braids.
Yeah.
That was
Mama Daniel said Undertaker. Yes.
we love the Undertaker. Do you know how
Ric
scared
Flair.
I used to be?
Of the Undertaker?
Yes.
I can see why.
Yeah.
I can see why.
I was so scared. Him and Kane.
Yeah.
When it was time for them to come out, good morning to Sana. How are you?
What's up, Kaka?
She said, my beautiful cuzzo and the baddest DJ. Okay, DJ. Tell her to come to your party.
Come on to the party, July 12th. See you at Voltron Print, 6 o'clock through 9:30.
Come see him in action and come take a picture with my boy.
Yes, sir. Make sure you come see 4 great DJs, DJ Subnata, DJ Nightcap, Eb the Celeb, and myself. I'll be there.
You gonna be signing autographs too?
If they let me.
Okay.
I have my marker ready.
All right.
Yeah.
But they don't know nothing about you, my boy.
But Cardi B, she's supposed to be releasing the single now. It's called Outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ready for that?
I don't know, because
it's been a minute.
She been outside for quite a while. So let's see what that turned into.
I hope she got some good writers.
Yeah, because Offset used to write for her. So let's see how that turned out.
Whew. All right. Well, moving on. Carla Ray.
She just had that baby, right?
She just said that she dropped, so she has a newborn baby girl. I hope it's a biblical name.
Oh, what name?
Biblical.
Okay, because you didn't say that at first.
What did I say?
A biblical name.
So I got a question. You think the baby gonna look like the granddaddy?
The granddaddy?
Yeah. You know who Carla Ray daddy is?
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully that baby have a neck. I did that.
Moving on.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
New Orleans escapees. There's still 2 on the run. And actually, one of the ones that I had my money on is still on the run. I'm so proud. I am so proud of them. Keep going, brothers. Now, one of them just celebrated a birthday.
Okay.
That's what's up. Happy belated birthday, my boy. Massey. That's what's up.
Okay. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop one of Clues bombs for them. Get in.
You know what I like about this situation?
What's that?
It shows that some people have some sort of loyalty to them.
Yeah.
No matter the money, and because there's award money out there for them, and the authorities is like really trying to get them to turn themselves in. They want to get them help and all this kind of stuff. But I applaud the people that surround them. Them some real ones.
Yeah.
Because they could have been turned them in. Set them up something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
And
He's still on the run.
Yeah. Not 2 of them.
2 of them. Oh, yeah. They took it.
So what do you think they get?
Man, hopefully in Mexico. Somewhere where they, where
You have a passport, I think.
That's why we're going through a lot of stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? So they can dig themselves through, A lot of people did. So they'll figure it out.
Okay.
They laying low somewhere.
Absolutely.
They can't go outside.
Obviously, he is outside. He had a whole video, 2 videos, and some pictures and some new clothes and stuff on social media. And then he did say that he was let out.
Let out? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say this. Speaking of things being let out, Pusha T sends shots at Travis Scott in his new single. Have you heard it yet?
No, I have not. But why are he sending shots to him?
The story basically alludes to Travis Scott coming in on a studio session he wasn't supposed to be a part of, and then within that studio session, he actually went back and did a song with Drake, which is Pusha T's arch nemesis, and also Pharrell's as well. So they went and did this song called Meltdown, I believe. And so they was talking, mad crazy up in that song, and one thing led to another, and so Pusha T was like, I'm gonna get my get back. Even though the song came out in 2023, he took this chance to, get his get back on the new album. And actually, the song is fire. I've never been excited about a Clipse album, but now
I think they're trying to make a comeback. Do they not? Yeah.
I think right now is the perfect time to make a comeback.
Why is right now?
Because hip hop is dying.
Wow.
Really?
Why do you think that?
Because like kids of today who are rappers that are big influencers, they don't make
I know I look
songs
slow on this camera.
with substance anymore. No, you straight. They don't make songs with substance anymore. It's either shoot 'em up, bang bang, I stole your girl, I got this big bag of money, or I'm in the crib smoking on the biggest blunt I can ever smoke on. So it's like it's only those particular subjects, and the rappers that do rap about things with substance, trying to get out the hood or trying to do something in the community and things like that. They don't get that particular same. They don't get the same shine. So you That's why I feel like hip hop is dying. So like that's another reason why Slick Rick came back. He's making an album. Will Smith made a okay album, but he's come back as well as Nas. Nas has not he ain't put the mic up yet. So and then Jay-Z, he'll come in and out, every so often. The last album he did make was the 444 album, which was really good. So kids of today that's actually rapping out here now, like what's a good one? Like Lil Baby and them, Gun and them. They gonna have their moment for sure because they have a fan base. But as far as like them basically having a long term in the hip hop game, I don't necessarily see it because they only rap about a few things. Mm-hmm. Young Thug, same thing.
Oh, you would not do that to Jeffrey.
I will do that to Jeffrey. Jeffrey did it to himself.
Well,
so it's only a certain amount of time, and hopefully they be able to change the trajectory of where they want to go as far as like the direction of their relationship with rap. And then Young Thug can't rap about too much right now anyway because they looking at everything for him. So yeah, that's why I feel that way.
I still see voices in my head. Okay, well. You done on your people?
Yeah. Oh, I want to say this too. Today in 2013, these albums were released. Kanye West, Yeezus, J. Cole, Born Sinner, Fire. Mac Miller, Watching Movies with the Sound Off, also Fire. The Carters, Everything Is Love. It was cool, I suppose. Her, Back on My Mind. That album was fire. And then Maverick City Music's first album. I don't know the name of it, but it was a pretty good.
I like Maverick
City. Put them on top. But yeah. Also, June 18th marks the 7th anniversary of XXXTentacion's tragic passing. Yep.
I was just singing it.
Yep.
I'm still your voices. My bad. Yeah, I was just singing that, and I did not know 7 years is a long time. I didn't realize he was gone that long.
Yep. Also, sniffles for my boy. R.I.P. Takeoff. Today would have been his birthday. He would have been 31 years old. Yep.
Do like I left off Bad and Bougie?
He wasn't left off Bad and Bougie.
He was not.
Yep. He was not left off Bad and Bougie.
They was finna turn that award show out by that.
Oh no, they were finna scuffle out there behind that.
Joe Budden was finna get it.
Oh, he was finna get it.
Dang, that was my favorite rapper from the group. He was the only one that could really rap.
Yep. Him and Takeoff. Him and Offset. They was the best rappers in the group.
Offset. Woo, woo, woo.
Yep.
Dang.
Also, I want to take the time out to shout out New York, Los Angeles, Dallas, and Atlanta. That's how they say it. Mm-hmm. Atlanta. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you can spell it, but
okay.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm sure they know how to spell it.
Shout out to Florida. Houston. Some people say it that way.
Houston.
St. Louis. Shout out to y'all.
What about Memphis?
Memphis, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, so you just not gonna shout out Tupelo?
I was getting to it.
Oh, my bad.
Shout out to Tupelo. Only put, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all, man. Welcome to the Morning Aux. We right here with y'all, you know what I'm saying, doing big things. We glad that we can have y'all coming on in here, being a part of our morning repertoire. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Mm-hmm. So, you got something?
Yeah, I got one more thing before we go on our music break.
Go ahead.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
One of your friends counsel on you for the third time in a row.
Okay.
Do you check him or do you fall back? Check. One of your friends counsel on you for the third time in a row. Do you check him or her or do you just fall back and you say, you know what?
What's the reason they counseling? What reason are they counseling? Like, what they saying?
They just don't show up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They either gonna tell you that they not coming.
Snip.
It ain't nothing cause that. Yeah. So they either gonna tell you that they not coming or they gonna just not show up. So what you cutting them off?
If they don't have an actual reason, because it's like, all right, now you dodging me. What's up? I do ask it Like, what's up? What's the reason? What's the move?
Tasana said she's falling back. And she also asked a question. She said, what do you guys think about YB? Who is YB? Young boy?
Yeah.
You know what? Not our guest in here laughing at me. We have a special guest today, by the way. We're not gonna bring.
We're gonna turn
right
this camera
now,
off.
but we have a special guest later on in the show, so make sure y'all stay plugged in. But young boy, what about him? We mentioned him earlier, but let me tell you something that I don't like. I just became a fan of Young Boy probably like the last few months or a year. I've been listening to some old music. I don't like that they're comparing him to Michael Jackson. Because what are we doing?
Nah.
They were saying he's a new Michael Jackson.
Nah, the closest comparison would be Chris Brown. Closest comparison.
Christopher!
He don't even, like, Young Boy don't even tour like that, for real. So how is he?
He ain't selling out tours.
That's
like
what I'm
that.
saying. So how is he?
He can't even stay out of jail.
Right. So he closer to Tupac.
His music.
He closer to Gucci Mane. He closer to doggone Yo Gotti. Boosie.
Okay, we're gonna cut his camera off.
No,
and his
keep
mic.
my camera on.
It's time. I think it might be time for a music break. Cause you need some coffee or something.
I got that coffee going on. Yeah. I'm like that today.
Friend, you okay?
I'm all right.
It's way back Wednesday. Not throwdown Thursday.
Oh, my bad. I'm just saying.
I mean, Young Boy is cool.
He cool though.
He's coming to Birmingham. You going?
Me?
You, her?
I'm not pulling up.
She said my kids love him and it's ridiculous.
I'm not pulling up.
She said that's what they say. What they saying? Because I know your children ain't out here to me someday like Michael Jackson. Because now I'm going to have to come and have a conversation with the children.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to come and have the conversation. No, he can't be compared to Michael Jackson. But
no, not at all.
He's good in his own, era. He's doing what he's doing. He's got a fan base. They stayed loyal to him while he was in and out of jail. So, like, to each his own. But nah, compared to Michael Jackson, nah, can't do it.
No.
Can't do it.
That's terrible.
But it's time for a music break. We got Gypsy Woman. She's homeless. Crystal Waters. Shout out to her. You'll know the song when I start playing it.
Oh, okay.
You might start moving them shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all got your breakfast in by now. If not, this is going to be a good song to start moving it to. We are the Morning Aux. I'm DJ I Am O'Neal.
I am Nicole Sade, and you are plugged into the Morning Aux. Make sure you stay plugged into the Morning Aux and follow us on all social media platforms at Morning Aux Live.
Come on with it. Yee! Yeah, man. What's up, everybody? It's Way Back Wednesday, and as you might see right now, we do have a special guest. But before then, I just want to say that we did have some nice selections that we did play. Before we had came back, we had Sister Crystal Waters, and then we had Sister Jill Scott, which we will talk about later on in the show. And now we just came off of Stay with Jodeci. So if you was in the kitchen tapping your feet like they was in that video,
no, you ain't tapping your feet.
Or begging like they was in the desert, then you know what's up with Jodeci.
That's the kind of music we need, man.
No, we ain't got begging music no more.
The men's is not begging no more.
You know
they
what?
not in leather outfits in the desert. They is not standing under the waterfalls. They ain't not standing out in the rain no more. What's happening?
The guys that done been hurt for a while, they scared to run down there.
Yeah.
They don't want to beg no more. But you know what? I'm finna make some begging music. Even though I don't need to beg for my wife, I'm gonna make some begging music.
Okay.
Baby, please. Anyway. We got guests in the building, y'all. So kick it off, man. Who are you today and why are you here today?
My name is Brandon Bell. I'm an intern here at RJB Media. I'm a rising senior at UAH, the University of Alabama, Huntsville, majoring in animation.
Okay. Well, good deal, man. We got a couple of couplers that we gonna run down. Do you want to kick it off, Nicole, or do you want me to kick it off?
Well, I guess I can kick it off. Welcome, Brandon. We're so excited to have you here. Before we get into our discussions, can you tell our audience a little bit more about you, like what you're doing here as an intern, your major and stuff like that?
Okay, so here at RJB Media, I'm a production assistant. That's where I help in the background, set everything up. As far as my major, I'm an animation major. I'm into art. I've been into art for a long time. I grew up on drawing characters and stuff like that, and wanted to get a career out of it. So that's why I chose animation.
Okay. All right. So how you liking it so far?
I like it. It's been hard though. It's been hard, really hard.
The internship?
Oh well, yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you were dying to get on the show today, so
I was.
So, what you want to talk to the people about?
We can talk about the different generations.
Okay.
I know it's different generations in the room right now. I'm
So,
Gen Z.
What you are Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
We are millennials.
Yeah.
You on a millennial show.
Yeah.
You ready to step in that fire?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Chat, if he say something wrong, I want y'all to tear him up in the comments.
Don't
tear him up.
Be nice to him today.
We want Brandon to stay with us, and we want him to come back. So don't tear him up.
Don't tear him up, y'all.
So, all right.
I got you.
So, okay, so you are Gen Z.
Yeah.
We are millennials. How do y'all define success? A little different from us.
Okay, a little different from y'all. We really into like money and stuff, I'd say. Like, I mean, I am too, I would say. But like money's a big thing for us. I mean, this economy, you can't really blame us though.
Yeah.
The economy is bad. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we're big on, we define success off of money, how much we make. Because everybody want to be rich nowadays. So
yeah. So do you think that's because of social media?
Yeah, I think like we are influenced by what we see on social media and like celebrities and stuff. We see like we can live like that,
right?
But that's not how. It's not that easy. You know
it's not. Yeah. But y'all, in y'all mind, y'all could just like create content and like monetize off social media. So does that like play a part?
Yeah, it does. Like I said, like we're influenced by a lot of influencers on the internet. So and we think like it's that easy, you know, to just get up and just record yourself doing something and go famous, but it's not. It's not at all. So I think we need to go back to getting like real jobs and like, cause like a lot of people, cause like a lot of people just like my age just want to be like the basketball player or celebrity, but you know it's not that easy.
Right.
Like I said, so.
Right. So, do you feel like millennials, because you've been in here, you heard the show, you kind of know us. So do you feel like we are too nostalgic and Gen Z is too futuristic?
I feel like y'all are too nostalgic. I'm going to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, bro, it's a new age. You know, I know millennials are 90s, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all just too nostalgic. Like, especially like with music. I mean, like, I'm an old school, like, I like old school music, but I feel like y'all just really, like, y'all be like, oh, back in my day, back in this day, you know what I'm saying? Like,
back in my day is
you know
crazy.
that's what y'all, that's how y'all be.
Hey, look, I'll take that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll take that. But that, you know what? What y'all gonna be saying? Y'all gonna be suffering a little bit.
Look, okay, being in this economy, bro, I'm telling you, this economy is bad. You know, we're gonna be, it's
what
hard.
do you feel like Gen Z could do to help the economy?
I don't even know. Okay, look, what can we do to help?
Yeah, because I mean, obviously y'all are the future. So
we're the new adults. Yeah, we're the new adults, and it's
we the new adults,
right?
Y'all barely adults.
I mean, yeah, you're right. How can we help it?
Yeah, what can y'all do to aid to today's economy?
Get real jobs. We could get real jobs.
Okay, so when you say get real jobs,
what does that look like?
What that look like?
I'm not saying you got to go to college, and because people think you got to go to college and like that's how you get a job, but you can like do other stuff like get a trade, like get your hands dirty. But like I said, like people nowadays, about folk nowadays want to just get by easy.
Yeah,
and you can't just get by easy.
Okay,
so I feel like we need to go back to doing some real stuff, like how y'all used to do it back in the day.
How we used to do it back in the day?
Cause y'all had it harder, you know, because now we got the internet and stuff like that. Y'all didn't have that when y'all was in the 90s.
I don't think we necessarily had it harder. I just think a lot of stuff right now pretty much pretty much gets in the way, like the internet and
it's a distraction.
You know, people doing a lot of things today, like streaming and things like that. So I think all of that pretty much gets in the way versus what we grew up on. We grew up on being outside. You had to go meet people. You had to go and, you know, not be too afraid to, you know, talk to others and, you know, get things done and have a mentor that actually will mentor you and things like that. So, like, instead of, like, today, like, if you get a mentor, nine times out of 10, he or she could be, like, a gatekeeper. So they're going to give you certain information or lead you in the wrong direction. So, like...
Yeah, y'all social skills is terrible.
It is. I'm not gonna lie.
It's bad.
It's bad. I mean, cause like nowadays, like for example, like you can hit up a girl right on Instagram, you know, and you gotta approach
online
nobody.
dating.
I mean, I fall victim to it a little bit, cause like you know, you try to select the Instagram and see what they're about before you hop in that fire. You know
but how do you determine
that fire is crazy?
How do you determine
wild business?
Whether she a good female or not, or who she is, just based off of Instagram, like just based off of what she posting.
I mean, like if you text her right, like you get the vibes from there. You don't really get the vibes from like what they post. Well, you can, but like
so you have to hop in an inbox to kind of get a vibe.
Yeah.
So what if when you meet her in person, the vibe is not the same? Then what?
That can happen. I mean,
it happened to you.
I can't really get into that.
Talk your talk, bro.
I mean, nah. I mean. Yeah, it has happened to me before.
Because you're kind of short, Brandon. So have you ever met somebody?
Oh my God!
Have you ever met somebody in person and they was like,
no, actually, no. Like they like short. A lot of girls like short guys.
You don't went off on that boy.
No, I did.
She did.
Hey,
it's cool though.
It's like catfishing.
Let that man legs grow. Let him grow. You're not finna cut his wings off today. You tall. You tall today.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Today you tall in that chair today.
Tight.
Tight.
But no, for real though. No, look. Like a lot of girls like short guys. Like they don't want to say it.
Do you like tall girls?
I do.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I love.
All right.
Okay, how tall are you?
Like 5'8". I don't know. What you? I'm 5'8". Yeah, 5'8". Mm-hmm.
You 5'8".
Yeah,
I'm 6'2".
I'm not even
big dog.
close to that.
Oh, I'm 5'8".
Brandon, you're shorter than me.
No, I'm not. What?
Stop it.
Are we actually? Come on, man.
I'm 5'5". You're shorter than me.
I'm like 5'6".
Okay, well, how?
I'm like 5'6".
Okay, so how tall you like your girls? 6 feet.
I don't really care for real.
You gonna be on your tippy toes trying to give her a kiss?
Okay, honestly, like Angel Reese height is like
that's what you. That's kind of tall you like.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, that's like it's like no cap to it. That's what I'm saying. There's no cap to it for
There's
me.
no cap to the height in a girl that you want. So how do you?
I mean, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Go ahead.
What you was about to say? You, be free.
I was gonna say
unless your mama or dad listen.
Yeah, okay, look, like, okay, yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Like, okay, if you have a kid with a tall girl, you know, you have a kid.
Oh, that's what you're thinking about.
It's not. It's like a thing though.
You take your tall queen and you live, my boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love climbing trees. It's called climbing trees. I don't know if y'all know about that. It's called climbing trees. That's what it's called.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so, all right. Since we talk about relationships and you meeting people like online and stuff like that, so how often are you ghosting a female and why? You do know what ghosting means, right? Okay, so how often do you ghost a female? Like, say for instance, you meet her in person and she's shorter than what you thought, or she's just way too tall.
Way too tall could be a thing, but it's like a surprising thing. I mean, wait, like, what's the question again? My bad.
How often are you ghosting a female and why?
I mean, I don't ghost people. I feel like ghost people is. I don't like in general, like even friends, bro. Like you
never ghosted nobody.
Nah, never ghosted nobody. Nah, it's weird, bro. Cause like it's like you telling me like, cause people that get ghosted, I feel bad for those people. You know what I'm saying? Cause bro, like
I do too.
How you just gonna ghost somebody and not tell them why you're ghosting them? You know what I'm saying? Like
it's childish.
It's childish.
And it is a form of emotional abuse.
Yeah,
too.
like this generation, like I said again, it goes. A lot of people be ghosting. You know, it's sad.
Oh, your mama is here. She said, "Mama here in the chat." Oh,
hey, mama.
He said, "Hey, mama."
Okay, so Brandon, you said you were in animation.
Yeah.
Congratulations for aiding to the world. Do some great with it. But we're gonna show some of
He
your.
have been doing something great. You remember
Right.
he did some stuff for us. He made like a little animation of me. It is so cute.
Right. I think we should preview some of the art. You know what I'm saying? Just put it on the screen so people can know.
Yeah.
You know what you be doing and things like that. But yeah, yeah.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
Had to go through a whole lot of mountains to get here, my boy.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. So what? How did you even get into animation? Can you tell us about that?
So, like I said, like fifth grade. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Fifth grade, right? I used to draw. I used to be into Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, that's like a game character or whatever. I used to draw him a lot. Back in like elementary school and stuff. And as time went on, I saw that I was really good at what I did, like drawing and stuff. And so got to high school, tried to see what kind of career I want to make out of it. And I chose animation and decided that I want to do cartoons one day. That's my biggest dream, but I also do graphic design and logos and stuff like that. So I'm open. I do everything art related, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a blessing to be able to do a lot of stuff in the field. I will say.
And where do you see yourself like going with it?
What do you mean?
Like where you see yourself going with animation?
However far God takes me, I guess.
Okay.
Keep God first.
Keep that first.
Because I'm a senior in college, so it's I got to start thinking about my next steps actually. So yeah, I got to see where the wind takes me, bro.
Heard.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see yourself working with like DreamWorks, Disney?
Yeah, I do actually. I mean, it's a lot of other companies too, like that I don't know about. I just want to see what the market is, man. Like when I get close to graduation in a year, so
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Congratulations, big dog. They did preview some of your art on there. You know what I'm saying? You had your boy up there like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, called out good sides. You know what I mean? I appreciate that.
For sure.
We appreciate you for being on the show and all that. But we want to do.
I have one more question for
Go
you.
ahead, come on. We
If you don't mind, you got somewhere to go.
He
No,
here.
I don't. I actually don't. I'm here too. I'm stop. I'm here. I'm stop.
Would you rather go viral or build a quiet empire? Since we're on
Build
the
a quiet
subject of what you
empire.
do.
Build a
Okay.
quiet empire. Like
Oh, look at us.
We fine now.
Let us know what y'all think about Brandon talent.
Come on.
And if you need anything, we
me
gonna
up.
drop your booking link.
Yo,
We gonna get you some money.
like yeah.
Get some money on in your
Need
pocket.
that. Need that.
But but you want to go viral or build a quiet empire?
Quiet. Oh, okay. That's hard, low key, because like if you viral, it got pros and cons to it. 'Cause if you viral, you know, people like could take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like a quiet empire is more of my liking. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on like the back, like I'm on the back end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people don't know who I got behind me. So yeah, keep that in mind though. So,
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Okay.
Heard.
I like that.
I like it too.
Well, Brandon, we appreciate you for coming on the show today. We would love to have you way more often because
Yes,
we have to
definitely.
have
I'll be
your
here more
opinion.
often. Yeah, more often.
Pop it.
Pop it
right
then.
quick.
Wednesday. Let me stop. Nah, I'm lying.
Okay, y'all.
All right.
So, shout out to Brandon for coming in early this morning, earlier than what he usually would come to be a part of our show. And speaking of having him a part of the show and having a guest, we are still doing giveaways. So, let's see. We're giving away some more stuff, but how we want to do it? What they got to do?
They got to head on over to the Instagram, tag 4 people.
Everybody, what about the people that don't have Instagram?
Okay, for the people that don't have Instagram, we do have a Facebook. It's still Morning Aux Live. Y'all make sure y'all go over there, tag 4 people, and make sure you share our logo to your story so that lets them know, hey, we need to go find them, and we need to go over there and watch the Morning Aux.
Right.
On Way Back Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or flex on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Or mix down Monday, whichever one. We are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So y'all make sure y'all tune in from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and we gonna make sure y'all have a good time.
And if you have received your free giveaways already, please, please, please post it, tag us, wear it, be out here in the community. Tell them who we are, where we at, what time we go live, and tell them to get plugged in.
Come on. Y'all stay plugged in now.
Yeah. And I have a few shout outs.
Come on, go for it.
Before we go on our music break, Couple of shout outs to everybody that's in the chat right now, for the people that's been with us since day one, for the people that's helping us spread the word about the Morning Aux. And I want to give a shout out to Brian over at Chevron in Homewood.
Come on.
I went to the gas station last night to get some gas and some Doritos. You know, I love me some Doritos.
I know, yeah.
Caught my attention. So I bent over because it was a new bag. They got a new bag.
Okay.
I ain't tried to get it. They at the house. I bent over in front of the drink cooler because, you know, the chips was in front of it. And so as I bent over, the machine was like... And I turned around and I looked and I was like... I know I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But why is this machine... Why does it have an extended fart to it?
You should,
wait, hold on.
And so I bent over again because I'm like, I got to figure out these chips.
Yeah.
And it did it again.
And John tooted.
And I looked. The cashier, Brian. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Brian waved his hand over something so he could make that noise.
That man wild, bro.
That's wild.
That man wild, bro.
And we do have some faithful listeners, and I was told that they wanted a shout out. So my good friend, Prosper Kasim, a.k.a. Peasy, a.k.a. Baby Daddy. My good friend, he plays professional soccer. So I told him I was going to give him a shout out today.
Okay. Shout out to him.
I got some shout outs too. I got some shout outs.
Go for it then, bro.
Shout out my homeboys, EJ, Tim, John, all y'all.
The whole neighborhood.
Shout out my mom. Who else?
My mom made it.
Yeah, all my friends that's been watching. Appreciate y'all.
Well, shoot, while we shouting out, folks, let me shout out. Shout out my wife. Okay. Shout out to folks in Tupelo. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to my Birmingham family. We here. That's all I got right now.
We got it.
Yeah. But we about to take a music break, y'all. I got some Johnny Gill that I want to throw on y'all today.
Oh, I love me some Johnny.
Go. Yeah. Finna throw some Johnny Gill on, see how they, dance to it a little bit, I suppose. But we will announce the winners of today's contest a little later.
Okay.
So y'all better stay tuned, stay plugged in. All of y'all that's in the chat right now, I need y'all to put some, what kind of emoji you want them to put in the chat?
I want them to put...
Put a sun in there?
Put the sun in there.
Put the sun in there.
Let us know that you up this morning. But because you're in this chat, and you're coming, and you're watching live, you will be entered into the drawing too. So make sure you stay, okay? Because we're not gonna tell you what time we're gonna announce the person that won.
Come on.
Is it more than one? Can we do more than one today? Okay. More than one. So now we said sun emoji. Why is Mama Daniel dropping hearts in here?
That's the first one she had in there.
Follow instructions, people. Follow instructions.
Y'all drop some suns in the chat real quick.
The sun emoji, not the little boy. The sun.
Come on, drop some sun in the chat real quick, and I'm gonna play this Johnny Gill for all of the generations that came before us. You know what I'm saying? That enjoy some great music. But yeah, thank you for coming on in here, Brandon. We're gonna see you hanging out after this, but we will not let this be the last time that you be on the show for sure.
For sure. Yeah. It was a good experience. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah. Y'all stay plugged in. We are the Morning Aux. Yee! All right. Shout out to Kevin Hart out there in the building. Well, he ain't here. Well, he in somebody's building. But just want to say, man, shout out to Johnny Gill giving us that old school feel out here. But if you are an independent artist that is looking to preview your song on a show like this one, make sure you go to themorningaux.com and submit your music. We do have a tab. Make sure you press it. We have already played people like Chancey R, Big Homie Pitts, YKOK, Roy and Richie, Frank Luke, just to say a few. We have already played, things like that. So I want y'all to make sure, if you are an independent artist, go to themorningaux.com. We want to play your song. So make sure you get that done. Also, it's time to play a game. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What game we playing?
We about to play. How many of these artists can Nicole guess?
All I bet I get all of them right.
Okay, we're gonna see.
I've been practicing my artists.
I'll say no more.
Okay,
we're gonna see. We have played these artists on here before.
Okay, all of them.
Probably except two. Yeah, probably except two. But we're gonna put them on the screen.
Okay.
So everybody in the chat can actually see as well, and we're gonna see how many that Nicole can guess. You ready?
All right.
You ready right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Say no more. All right. Who is the young man in the suit?
Young man in the suit. Can the chat see it?
Chat can see it.
Okay.
Don't leave the screen.
All right. Man in the suit. The first one. Oh, that's my folks.
Who?
I was listening to him on the way here this morning.
Okay. Who was his name?
Footsteps in the Dark.
Oh, okay.
Voyage to Atlantis.
Okay.
Choosy lover. Girl, I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad you chose me, baby.
Come on. All right. Okay.
Busted. Oh.
What's his name though?
Ronald Isley.
Okay, bet. All right, cool. All right, so who is the young lady right there in the yellow top? You know what I'm saying? Getting her pose on.
You know what? I really don't know, but I'm going to take a wild guess.
Who?
It's Mariah. I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. Is that Tina Marie?
That's Tina Marie.
Okay.
Come on. You know something today.
All right. Today?
Yeah. All right, okay. Ding ding, you got two.
Okay.
All right. So who is the young lady in the black and white?
Black and white? She definitely has on black. I don't see no white.
The picture is black and white.
You said in black and white.
The picture is black and white.
I think that's Shaka Khan.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That is Shaka Khan. That is Shaka Khan. All right. So who is who is the man that has the mic in his hand?
We know him as Theo.
Okay.
On Power.
Okay.
Method Man brother.
Okay.
That was in prison.
Okay.
And he got out and got sick.
Okay.
And he ended up killing Sax.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then killed himself.
Okay.
Yeah. And we also know him from How High.
Right. What's his stage name?
That's Red Man.
Okay, say no more. Red Man in the building. Last but not least, do you know the last person?
Alone in a row.
Come on.
It's just me and you. That's Yolanda.
Come on.
Adams.
Yolanda Adams. Looks like she guessed them all, producers over there.
Yeah, I thought y'all was setting me up. Yeah. But guess what?
Come on.
You can't get me because I can't get got.
Oh.
Okay?
Excuse us.
Yeah.
Excuse us.
Shout out to Yolanda Adams.
Shout out to Yolanda Adams, Shaka Khan, Tina Marie. Is Tina Marie still alive? She's not? She passed away? Dang. R.I.P. to Tina Marie, man. I like her other song, Portuguese Say Love. Boy, I ride to that for about, woo! I love that song, boy.
Sing it.
You want me to sing it? You don't want me to sing.
We want you to sing it.
Nah, you don't want me to sing it.
Okay.
You don't want me to sing it.
All right. You got something else for us?
I got a would you rather.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, I got a would you rather. Okay. Would you rather sing Whitney Houston or rap like Kendrick Lamar? Sing like Whitney Houston.
First of all, me and Whitney,
like Kendrick Lamar,
we almost like neck and neck when it comes to the vocals.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna sing like Whitney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So would you rather hear a new album from Outkast or Destiny's Child reunion? Now think about this now. Outkast done went diamond. Outkast went diamond.
Yeah, they did. I would take Destiny's Child, and I'm a Spice Girls fan.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's new.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know they had to crawl for them to walk.
All right.
Yeah.
So SWV won. They won alive. Escape won alive.
I'm a Spice Girls fan.
Which
You got
one?
some Spice Girls on your computer?
I got Wannabe over here.
Can we get some of that? That's a way back Wednesday.
That's way back Wednesday.
Okay, can we get some today?
We probably could throw it in there somewhere.
Or maybe Friday. It's up to you, but can't we get some Spice Girls? We need to get them their flowers.
They can get their flowers.
Thank you.
Okay. Who was your favorite Spice before I move on?
Mel B.
Hurt. Okay. Would you rather dance at a 70s Soul Train party or attend a 90s Freaknik?
Oh. Okay. 70s they was doing drugs, hard drugs.
That fresh booger sugar. Fresh.
Freaknik probably is too much for me. All that gyrating and popping and freaking and hunching.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I might have to do the Freaknik. I'll throw it in the circle. I'll do it in the circle.
Dang. You know what? I might have to do that Freaknik.
Yeah, we do Freaknik.
I would do the 70s part. I want to at least call somebody a jive turkey one time or a few.
You know they used to slap people for that too.
Hey, it is what it is.
So you get slapped, what you doing?
Yeah. I would have slapped them back. Though.
So you just out here letting people slap you?
No, I would have slapped them back. We just would have been a slapping match.
Okay, so what you would have had the afro?
I would have had the
bell
afro.
bottoms?
I would have had the afro, and my name would have been Clyde Bartholomew. Mm-hmm.
Definitely get slapped.
Okay, so what about the crop top?
The crop top?
Mm-hmm.
I would have had one of them shirts that had you can unbutton. I would have had like 2 or 3 chains on.
Showing your taco meat.
Taco meat too. Yup.
Chain fake or real?
In between. I just picked it up from the pawn shop.
Okay, and you still paying on it monthly?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, monthly on the chain is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel it. You got some more for me?
I think that's it right now. We do have some questions from the listeners though.
Okay.
Which artist do you think is underrated and deserves more love? That comes from Franklin from Marietta. We got people in Marietta. Shout out to this.
Come on, Marietta. Underrated artist. I think Joe is underrated.
Joe who?
The one with the big head.
Joe ain't underrated.
To me, he is. I don't think he received the flowers that he need to receive.
No, that I can say. I don't think he's received proper flowers. No.
7th Streeter.
Also underrated. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Rhapsody.
Yeah, I don't know her songs.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying she's underrated.
Luke James.
Luke James for sure underrated.
Trevor.
Who is Trevor?
You don't know Trevor?
I don't know Trevor.
They play on Superfly as Priest.
That was his name.
His real name is Trevor.
Huh? Trevor Jackson?
Trevor, same. Tomatoes.
You be doggone making that doggone name. You made that man name so ghetto.
Case was on. Producers knew who I was talking about.
Yeah. That was Trevor is wild.
Can we talk about Classified Alias right now, or we gonna wait?
No, he underrated too.
Okay.
Yeah, he underrated. West Cam underrated. Yeah, all of them. Yeah. Trevor is wild.
Trevor, tomatoes.
Dang. Okay. All right. So moving forward, what's the first album you ever bought with your own money?
Oh, I don't know. Probably a little Bow Wow.
Okay.
Or no. That's hard for me to say because my aunties used to burn CDs. I ain't buy nothing.
I would say
you know about LimeWire.
I do know about LimeWire, Bear Share, all of them. Yeah, for sure. I think the first CD I bought was a T-Pain CD, the rapper turned singer.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, she all on me.
That wasn't that album.
On me. Oh.
That wasn't that album. That was the second album.
You officially been chosen.
Also the second album. I'm Sprung is on that album.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bartender.
Bartender is on the second album.
Dang.
You talking about the first one?
I'm in love with a stripper.
Yeah.
She popping, she rolling, she rolling.
Then they had the remix on the second album.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
She climbing
One more
that
question.
pole.
If you could create a super group of 3 artists
Okay.
from any era, who would it be? That comes from Ken from Decatur, and the last one came from Trey from Jasper.
Okay, shout out to Jasper. If I could create a group, is this like rappers, singers?
Don't matter.
Okay.
It's a super group.
Super group. It'd be me.
Oh. Okay. Go ahead.
I feel the hate.
Nah.
The spirit of hate is all over you.
No, hey.
Okay, me. 7 Streeter. Wait. What's the question again?
If you could create a super group of 3 artists from any era, who would it be?
Okay, so let's take me out of it. All right. So I would give Mario,
Okay.
Johnny Gill.
Oh, okay.
Mario, Johnny Gill, and Tyrese.
That is loud. That's a loud group. But I'll take it.
Yeah.
Who gonna sing lead though?
Lead.
Because they all lead singers.
They all are lead singers. They would have to take turns leading the songs.
Okay.
Like Escape did.
Okay. Can I go?
Yep.
Charlie Wilson, Ty Dolla $ign,
Oh,
and Aaron Hall.
that's a good group.
Yeah.
That is a damn good group.
It's a lot of riffing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of riffing. But I'll take it.
Can we squeeze David Ruffin in there?
David Ruffin can't be in neither one of them groups.
Okay.
He can't be in another one. He gonna take over.
Okay.
Yeah, he gonna take over.
Chat. If you could create a group, a power group, pick 3. Who would your 3 be? Drop it low,
Drop it
girl.
in the comments
drop it
right
low,
now.
girl.
Drop it in the
Drop it low,
comments.
girl.
Okay. Are we ready to announce our winners?
Producers, are we ready?
Yeah.
We have winners by the names of Kamari Carter.
Shout out to Kamari.
Come
Woo,
on.
woo.
Shout out to Kamari and Air Sade. Come on. Yeah.
And who?
Air Sade.
That's Sadie.
That.
That's Sadie. Huh?
No.
My middle name is
Shout out to them,
my
y'all.
middle name is Sade.
And while we are
Thanks,
clapping,
Brandon.
we just want to highlight the fact that it is still Black Music Month. And with that being said, we're just going to highlight Miss Jill Scott, who I played earlier in the show. Jill Scott brought poetry to soul music with her warm tone, vivid storytelling, and deep lyricism. She helped define the neo-soul movement of the early 2000s. Shout out to the early 2000s. Brandy, you know what's up. A true artist, Jill is also an actress, spoken word poet, an advocate for Black love and wellness. Before her debut album, Jill Scott was a spoken word artist and co-wrote the Grammy-winning hit You Got Me for the Roots, featuring Erykah Badu. And you can also find her with these essential tracks like Golden, A Long Walk, which I played earlier, The Way, He Loves Me. Very, very great song, I must say. And Blessed. So,
I almost started singing.
Go ahead.
Nope.
Get it off of you.
No.
It's on you.
That ain't
Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life. It don't make you feel like that.
That song definitely don't make me do all that.
That's crazy.
No, that was dramatic.
That wasn't dramatic.
For that song, living my life like it's golden, living my life like it's... Yeah, you need to be back in the 70s on that booger sugar with them folks. Because ain't no way.
Hey, you ain't gonna... Don't bring Clyde out now.
You acting like him right
Don't
now.
bring Clyde out now.
Well, shout out to Jill Scott.
Shout out to Jill Scott.
She's very important. In,
She was in Tyler Perry movie now.
Yeah, you know, she
She did a
she
good job in
was.
there.
And speaking of those winners, so this is how you get your stuff, okay?
Okay.
Reach out.
Talk to
Producers, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. If you are a winner, inbox us on Instagram or Facebook and let us know that you won. And then they will let you know how you can get your products. You either can have it mailed to you or they can come and pick it up, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you're live and you're local here in Birmingham, you are more than welcome to come to the studio and pick up your goodies and meet our amazing producers. Maybe meet us if we're here. Who knows?
I'm signing autographs officially after this episode.
Well, you got to pay me for mine.
Nah, I ain't gonna make you do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he doing free autographs.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Come on. Yeah, you ain't gotta pay me for mine. Just pay me later when you get it off.
You always trying to be the bigger person.
Look, I'm just saying, like, they gonna get some money later on.
One band, one sound.
They gonna get some money for it later on.
One
just
band,
make
one
sure
sound.
when you get that money off of Big Daddy's name.
Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Big Daddy is crazy.
Big Daddy is crazy.
Okay. I got a question.
What's that?
Woo! Why do men cheat even when they have a good woman at home?
God, dog. That is crazy. A segue. I don't know. It's just something in them that still has I believe probably like a insecurity about themselves, so they're not done with their whole phase.
They are insecure. They're not happy with themselves.
Yeah.
And that other thing too.
What?
Remember I was telling you I feel like men cheat on women because it has nothing to do with the woman. Let's be clear.
Sometimes it do.
No, sometimes it do, but most of the time it don't. This is solely on this man. He is going out here doing what he want to do.
Okay.
Because she can be the absolute bum.com.
Right.
Okay. Supportive, loving, beautiful, great career, make money, whining and dining them, cooking, cleaning, all that. And he still go out here and cheat.
That's crazy.
I'm going to tell you what it is.
What is it?
They exploring other stuff. What month is this?
Come on, man. You got to get off of that.
Are they not?
Stop it. Get some help.
Are they not? Are they not?
I have no idea.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I don't think you can't just automatically
That's
just resort.
one of them. That's one
Yeah,
of them. I'm not saying that's the case for everybody, but sometimes it could be a mental thing. Like some people just,
some people
emotionally immature.
And some people see that growing up. You know what I'm saying? They see that by the examples that they, have been shown. So that's what they resort to.
Oh, so it's their mom and daddy fault.
It's a possibility.
Oh, okay.
It's a possibility. Like if you see if you see your daddy beat on your mama, that's more than likely that will be the outcome of what you see or what you end up turning into.
So I got a question.
What's up?
What can a woman do for you that you can't already do for yourself?
I ain't never thought about it.
Well, think about it.
What can a woman do for me that I can already do for myself?
Mm-hmm.
I have not one idea to think because my wife, she does a great deal for me. So
what's something that she do that you could do for yourself?
I mean, I could cook for myself, but she cooks too. Man, hey, I just want to brag on my wife one time because, boy, y'all remember? No, I'm saying y'all remember I've been asking about some ghetto Chinese food.
She found you some?
No, my wife made hibachi last night. Yeah, and it was fire. And there's some leftovers still at the house that I can't wait to get back home to. Yeah, that joint was fire. She made it on our little black top. Yeah, we got one at the home.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more thing. Do you think working a 9 to 5 is adulting or is survival?
It depends on your position, but I think it's a smidge of both.
A smidge.
Yeah.
Of both.
Yeah.
So do you think it's burnout, hustle, culture, or redefining success?
Wait, say that again.
Burnout.
A
part of the culture. Or redefining success.
Working a 9 to 5. It just depends on what position you in, though.
Okay.
Because like some people work a 9 to 5 by choice. Some people work a 9 to 5 because they got to get these bills paid.
So is it surviving?
It's yeah. Some people working a 9 to 5 because they trying to have some extra money coming in. Like me personally, I don't have to work a 9 to 5, but if I ended up going to get like, you know, a second, you know, part of income, I just go out there and do it. That's just because I'm trying to put some extra money on the table.
Money on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's almost time for us to wrap up this show. Chat, tell us, do you work to live or are you living to work?
To work.
And that's all I got for today.
That's all you got?
Yep.
You got no closing remarks?
Nope.
You don't?
Nope.
What? I'm shocked. Nope. You ain't got nothing you want to tell the people?
Nope.
Okay.
Stay black. I'm just playing.
Stay black. How to the people?
No.
Tomorrow is Juneteenth now.
We got some more. Oh.
You ain't got nothing you want to tell the people.
You know what? I do.
They deleting us out of history.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Come on now.
Go. You go. I got you.
Okay. I got something. You ready? Mm-hmm. All right. Somebody needs to hear this, okay? Message. All right. Here we go. All right. Let me. It's slowly pulling up, y'all. All right. So the truth is, here we go. The truth is, nobody's coming to push you out of the bed or hand you success. That's on you. But here's the good news. You built your. I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous, y'all. Y'all make me nervous. I'm just kidding. The truth is, nobody's coming to push you out of the bed or hand you success. That's on you. But here's the good news. You're built for this. You've got vision, talent, and time on your side, but not a lot of it. So make sure you get up and get it done. All right. So stop second guessing, start executing, win the morning, and the rest will follow.
I like that.
Come on.
Because we fail at executing some stuff.
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah.
So this is what I want to say. Tomorrow, Juneteenth, 4th of July coming up. You celebrating both.
Come on.
Okay. So I
ain't celebrating both.
I want to tell the people, we free now.
Wait, what?
We free now. Pass the ribs. Play Frankie Beverly and Maze. And respect the ancestors. This is the Morning Aux. Thank you for plugging in with us today.
Oh my gosh.
You guys are amazing. We are amazing. We're doing great things for our ancestors. And we're going to eat a burger and some ribs today. Y'all have a great day.
Oh my God.
Same place, same time, Friday.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can leave with the Gap Band, Outstanding. Since it's been such an outstanding day on Way Back Wednesday. Thank y'all for joining us. Per usual, we love y'all. I'm DJ I Am O'Neal.
Your favorite girl in the world, Nicole Sade. I'm just thinking about being free, y'all.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just thinking about being free. We are free.
Think about being free. Okay. Well, look, like I said, we're going to leave it with the Gap Band. Outstanding. It's been crazy. Love y'all. See y'all soon.